In a surprising turn of events, Coach Dreddeus called for a press conference today, communicating to the assembled media that center Jeffrey Wilder has surprisingly decided to step back from the NFL, step back from sports, and leave the Minnesota Vikings effective immediately. Coach Dreddeus, of course, will have to handle this in terms of the team setup and inform the press of this decision. Welcome back to another episode in the Minnesota Vikings franchise, our post-draft 2023 franchise series. Was that sentence in order? I don't know. So happy that you're here. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for tuning in. As you just heard in the news segment, we have had quite a bad development, to be honest. Our center Jeffrey Wilder has laid back all of his sporting ambitions. He has left the NFL completely. To be honest, I wasn't that surprised because he was just a little bit slouchy. You know, he was very tired most of the time. He didn't really do his fitness regime. He didn't take care of himself. So that decision comes a bit of a surprise, of course. But yeah, this is life. He was 25 years old, probably thought he'd take the paycheck, and that was that. We now are short one center. We have Nick Harris, who we picked up in free agency, which is actually not too horrible to be a position, horrible a position to be in. That's what I wanted to say, because he's pretty solid for the most part. He's not as good, of course, as Jeffrey Wilder was, but we can work with this, right? His strength is solid, lead block awareness, all that works for me. But we need another center, of course. We're gonna have to take a look here. What that means for the 2024 draft is that we certainly will want to draft a center as well. I would like to have a development player in here that we can work with. Also think that we might find a pretty good one in the draft. Let's take a look at the available centers. I would love to see a mentor here, but so far there's only bridge players. They're all a little bit too young to be mentors, but it doesn't matter. Do I need a strong, solid center like John Feliciano, for instance? He's 74 rated, 68, 86, and 86. I think that we'll be going for a solid center here rather than a backup, a true backup, because then I would just be going for someone like Lucas Patrick, whose overall is lower. The CPU doesn't get stressed out by that, but yeah, no, I will be going for John Feliciano, maybe Justin Britt, who doesn't have a body, it's just a floating head here. This is awesome, by the way. Yeah, now we're going to be signing John Feliciano for a one-year deal. Rather have him on the team as a solid backup in case something goes awry and we have to backfill here the Miami native here. There we go. All right, so we solved that problem. Apart from that, this week there's not a lot to do. We've got players ready to negotiate, of course. We're going to be taking care of that. Player upgrades, managed staff, taking a look at the Packers. We also have trade offers again for KJ Osborne. We already looked at those last time around. There was nothing in there that really made me turn my head and go, well, maybe I should take a look at that. You know, like the meme with the turning head dude. So we're going to decline all of these offers. I do find it interesting to get those, but we're going to decline that because I just don't feel like it. Let's take a look at the players up for negotiation. Who do we have here? All right, so Ezra Cleveland is up for negotiation. KJ Osborne is up for negotiation. Mekhi Blackmon next week. Jaquelin Roy, Josh Metellus, DJ Wonnum, Joe John Williams. So a lot of players, of course, that we need to take care of, and a lot of players that I want to re-sign because there's just really a lot of talent in here. Very, very good players. But today, I would really like to keep Ezra Cleveland around. I feel like he fits the team. He's not that costly if you take a look at the cost. And if we give him a long-term deal now, then this will benefit us in the long run. So what I will be doing, I'm going to be taking a look here. Let's see. The low risk, very low risk. Doesn't really impact the salary that much, as you can see. I think we could take the low risk, but he's red, so let's just go with this. We're gonna give him 7 years. I like that. 2.5. Just checking here. What is the neutral offer? 3.5 bonus. Yeah, I'm gonna be sticking with that. But we will be hiking up the years. I will leave this as it stands. And there we go. 2.5, 3.5. That is around 5.1. In the first few years, it goes up to 7.1, but that really is not a big deal. Overall speaking, our remaining cap is not impacted too much. I need a bigger offer to overcome this team not being a fit for me. Ezra, what have you been drinking, man? That is hilarious. You really got a good offer here. But okay, we're going to be giving him a new offer next week. That didn't turn out the way I wanted to. KJ Osborne. What do we do with him? To be honest, I don't really feel like we need him around, right? He's a very good player in terms of a backup player. But do I really want to spend that much money on him when we have, take a look at the top right corner, we've got Jordan Addison, we've got Jalen Reagor, we've got Nigel Sowell. Those are only the players that are currently on the roster. Justin Jefferson is injured, of course. So personally, I would rather improve Nigel Sowell and the other dude whose second name I keep forgetting. Damn it. What's the first name of this man? Where is he? Raheem Kindley. That's a dude. Raheem Kindley. I always want to say Solomon Kindley, but that's a offensive line player on the Dolphins. Now, Raheem Kindley and Nigel Sowell, I really see a bright future for them with the Minnesota Vikings. So there we go. I don't think I'll be giving him a new deal right now. Maybe towards the end of the season when I have everything else covered. But for now, we're going to leave this as is. Let's take a look at the Green Bay Packers. Brendel Richardson, a rookie, is the starting quarterback here. Kyle Allen and Jarrett Stidham are the backup QBs. Let's take a look at Brendel Richardson. With a hidden depth rate, rookie out of Arizona, 22 years old, 79 overall, yeah, already 98 throw power. Yeesh, that is good. Jesus, man, throw on the run under pressure. All that is looking pretty decent here. What else do we have? Let's take a look. I would like to see when he was picked, which round. Let's see, 5th overall. All right, so this is a very high pick. I understand why they gave him the starting spot, and that throw power is really very, very nice to start out with. In the running back room, no changes as far as I can see. Aaron Jones, superstar, AJ Dillon, and Jaquelin Pearson. This is a rookie, of course. What does he have? Also a hidden depth trade. Ooh, this is a good addition, man. But they've got a solid one. Aaron Jones, 28.94. We've got AJ Dillon and Jaquelin Pearson. And an elite player, a very, very good player, and a very, very good emerging player. So there we go. Fullback, Torrey Carter. Wide receivers, Christian Watson out of the 2022 draft. Isaiah Hodgins is here as well. We've got Romeo Doubs. We've got Jaden Reed. We've got Dontavian Wicks. And Marcel Barbie, a superstar rookie wide receiver. I told you that class was deep. Jesus, man. What a crazy deep class. 73 rated superstar depth rate. He's the 5th wide receiver. I'd still say that he's not really elite yet. He's just better than other players. He's better than Dontavian Wicks because he has an ability. Being a superstar just gives you that ability. And I'd even rate him higher than maybe Jaden Reed, not higher than Romeo Doubs. There's just too much difference there. Tight end Luke Musgrave. We've got Tucker Kraft and Josiah Deguara, basically 2 rookies out of the 2023 draft. And very solid tight ends, but nothing special, nothing otherworldly. Everybody here is under 80, so I'd just say it's a solid room with a solid backup, but that is about it. Left tackle, David Bakhtiari is injured. This is a problem for the Packers. They're going to be fielding Zach Tom and Ronnie Harrison, a rookie, 21 and 77, another hidden depth trade. Oh my lord, this was a CPU-generated class, by the way. Oh my god. All right, so Zach Tom will be the starting left tackle. David Bakhtiari currently out. Injured left guard Elton Jenkins, 27.90. We've got Sean Ryan as his backup. This is a very good pick. It's not elite because he doesn't have those abilities, but still. Ben Jones at center, 34 at 80. We've got Josh Myers as a backup. Again, very solid right guard, John Runyan and Royce Newman. Again, a solid combination. Jermaine Ifedi and Luke Tenuta at the right tackle position. Not too crazy about that, to be honest, but it is just a solid position here. Jermaine Ifedi with an 84 strength and the 79 awareness will be good enough to fill that spot, but he's only a bridge player. And Luke Tenuta, of course, not good enough to take over. Personally, I probably would use him though, just because his growth will push him ahead of Jermaine Ifedi within one season. But yeah, that's just me. On defense, we've got Lucas Van Ness, the Iowa product, 22 years old, 85 overall, star def trait, picked in the first round of the 2023 draft. Of course, and TJ Slayton Jr. as a backup, solid room. Right edge, Frank Clark, 30 and 79, a nasty player. Of course, he doesn't have any crazy abilities or def traits, whatever. Devonta White behind him. But Frank Clark's still nasty enough to really put pressure on us. Acceleration and strength really make him very, very dangerous. He's balanced for the most part. D-tackle, Kenny Clark. We've got Colby Wooden here and Carl Brooks, 23 and 70, 23, 77. And Kenny Clark as the starter, of course. It's actually a very solid room. I like this setup. Kenny Clark, star def trait, 27, 92, dangerous. Look at those stats. Strength is high, tackle is high, block shedding is high. That means he's just going to be shedding the blocks that our offensive line will be trying to throw there. Power moves are high, play recognition awareness. Very, very dangerous opponent here. And the D-tackle position, Colby Wooden and Carl Brooks. Really complementary players. Colby Wooden, I really like this though. He's 23, 77. Looks like good developmental player. Left outside linebacker, Rashawn Gary, one of my favorite outside linebackers. Kingsley Anikbari behind him, but Rashawn Gary, 96 rated, star def player at age 25. He's going to be going up, and he's the third best left outside linebacker in the league. Crazy good player, and I really enjoyed watching Amazon Prime, this series that focused on the Michigan Wolverines, and he was just there. It was really, really cool seeing him in college. Mid linebackers, Devondre Campbell, 30 and 88. We've got Quay Walker, who's always dangerous, and Isaiah McDuffie. Quay Walker doesn't look like it looking at the overalls, but he's just always everywhere. It's just really, really dangerous player. Pairing him with veteran Devondre Campbell, very solid mid linebacker combination there. Right outside linebacker, Preston Smith, 30 and 77. Justin Hollins as a backup. Decent room. Cornerbacks, Jair Alexander, of course, an elite player, even if he only has a star def trait. That might change, but looking at this is just crazy good. Second best CB in the league currently. Rasul Douglas behind him. We've got Eric Stokes, we've got Ronald Darby, and we've got Al Davidson. This is a rookie. He's looking more scared than anything. Michigan product here. Yeah, decent cornerback, but of course, the starting setup here is dangerous to say the least. Free safety, Darnell Savage, 26 and 83 out of Maryland. Prince Dorba, this is a rookie. Darnell Savage looking pretty savage as always. He is a very good free safety. The speed, the acceleration, the awareness really make him a standout. This is a tough opposing player. Strong safety, Adrian Amos, 30 and 85, veteran player here. Jamorius Davis, the third rookie. By the way, what I noticed is that this roster file had adjusted player images. Some of those player images are different from the base ones. That is something that I personally find to be very, very cool. Jamorius Davis, a rookie. Let's just take a look here. Hidden def trait, strong safety of the future. He's looking really, really nice, actually. All right, kicker, Cairo Santos, Austin Seibert, the backup. I don't know why they would need that, but there we go. And the punter is Bradley Pinion. All right, so that's the Green Bay Packers. A little bit of a wild card looking at the team is the quarterback, because of course we don't know him yet, which is why I'm going to be cautious here. I'm going to be going with the Finley short pass. Medium passing is atrocious, deep passing not as good, but the short passing might hurt us. The run game, gonna have to do our best to just try to counter that as best we can. Overall defensive fatigue is 100%. That is pretty good, actually. I will be going with starters here. Let's just get those their reps. Offensive game plan time. What do we do here? Blitz counter is the suggestion. I'm thinking of going for the run plays a little bit more, but I'm gonna listen to the suggestion here. We're gonna be going with this. All right, so the CPU put John Feliciano as our starter already. I'm gonna have to fix that in the depth chart later on. Apart from that, I actually like the setup. We're at fitness 99, so we don't have to worry too much about that. The team profile, no focus that we need to, no, other way around. Nothing to focus on in terms of goals that we need to reach. So we're going to be going for that interception. Let's try the 20 points. Let's go for 250 offensive yards, and let's try no sacks allowed. Might be hard with the new center, but yeah, let's be optimistic here. All right, so we had no injuries in training, which is positive. We're going to be upgrading the players now. Ezra Cleveland will be getting an upgrade here. I do think that I want to keep him around, right? I mean, we could switch around and use Steve Avila. For instance, he can also play the left guard. Karim also gets an upgrade. That is nice. He's now 77. Improviser has been upgraded through accuracy, deep and throw on the run. He's more solid than I would have expected. Really liking this storyline of the UDFA talent that we snapped up at a free agency. And Josh Metellus gets an upgrade. This is positive. This is really great. I'm going to show you why in a second. Ed Ingram gets an upgrade. Our offensive line getting better and better. That is very important for me. Andre Carter, that is nice. Here we go. I just like his storyline as well. He's base 75 now with the boosts of +2. Makes him a 77. Nate McKenzie, tight end that we picked about a free agency, going up to 77 as well. Possession has been upgraded here. And finally, Ezechio Tomeo, backup right edge. There we go. I will not be fixing the depth charts straight away because I still have something that I want to take care of, and that is first, of course, the staff upgrades. I want to do that here, and let's get that additional focus player in there. Could have done that before weekly training, but oh well, next week. What I wanted to do is, last season kind of surprised me that we managed to win the Super Bowl. I didn't expect it. I didn't think the team was ready yet, but we also were dealt a really, really favorable hand. In the end, we had a very, very easy playoff, apart from the 49ers maybe, but all the other teams weren't really that highly developed yet. So that just made it easier pushing through the playoffs. I don't think we would have had an easy time if we were to play, I don't know, the Eagles, the Chiefs, the Bills, the Bengals. There's so many great teams in there. And usually when you start a rebuild, that just takes a little bit more time than just trying to focus on winning the season. So again, turning this around, the analogy is, if you look at the Super Bowl winning Rams 2021, awesome season for them. Then they won the Super Bowl, and after that they tanked horribly because they just had let players go. They just really couldn't afford the players. They didn't have draft picks that really bolstered the squad. So it was really, the 2022 season wasn't that fantastic. You just have to see that as it is. Also, injuries were there, the depth wasn't there, and now they had to restart quite brutally for the upcoming season. Let go a lot of star players. Jalen Ramsey was let go. A lot of the wide receivers were let go. A lot of the defensive players were let go. So really a lot of cutting. And that is something that I expected to have to do in the first season. I didn't do that. I just sort of held on to a few of those players that I felt that we could benefit of them. But then when I looked at the roster this time around, and I looked at the ages, and I looked at the salaries that some players were getting, a few players really popped out here. And I want to build a team that will hold for the next 3, 4, 5 seasons, right? That is going to be solid in that time, and maybe build a dynasty here. And one player that just struck me as being a little bit out of left field is Harrison Smith. He is currently my starting strong safety. I'm going to show you that position just so that we can see the players that we have here. So we've got Harrison Smith, we've got Josh Metellus, but we also have the practice squad, and on the practice squad we have 2 strong safeties in Caden Stearns and Martin Mapu. 2 players that we picked up out of free agency actually, and I was very surprised that that these players fell into our laps. And what I want to do now is I would really like to take the next step here and move on Harrison Smith. I feel like Harrison Smith is a solid player. He's got the mentor tag, he's got a startup trait, he will not be regressing quickly. But when you look at his stats and his contract as well, you will just see that he is pretty expensive. His 20 mil is his cap hit on the season. Right now, 19.2 2023, 19.2 2024, and 22 million 2025, when he will be 37. That is too old, man. That is really too old. And I don't want to kick him out when he's too old to play somewhere else. I want to give him a chance to play for another team. And that is why I will be listening for offers for him. I would preferably be moving him on for draft picks, maybe 2025 picks, because we're loaded in 2024 anyways. So yeah, we're just going to be looking for offers here. Want to see what happens. If we get a good one, going to be moving on Harrison Smith and taking the next step in this rebuild that I do want to move forward. There we go. Deal done. We are sending Harrison Smith, our strong safety, to the Falcons. We're receiving a 2nd and a 3rd round pick, which I think is a pretty realistic value for skill here in terms of leveling the field here. Harrison Smith gets to play for a new team. That is awesome. He still has a few dangerous good years in him, and we get draft capital for the 2025 draft, which is just fine by me. Live from US Bank Stadium, today's game, the Minnesota Vikings going to be playing the Green Bay Packers. Quay Walker being shot off here, 11 tackles last week. This is what I meant. He's just really dangerous. He's very, very quick. Good in the tackle as well. Kerem Kosioklu showing off our uniforms here. Alexander Madison. And of course our defensive players. Flag time. And the Packers will be coming out here in the away uniforms, of course. Really interested to see how that quarterback change will play out. And here we go. Kerem, Super Bowl winning quarterback, has a legacy with the Vikings. Now, John Feliciano warming up. He's going to be my starting center, though. I'm not going to be putting Nick Harris ahead of him. I think he still has some time to grow. Don't need to rush things here. And instead of Harrison Smith, Caden Stearns is on the roster. Gonna see how that plays out. And with that said and done, let's try and destroy the day for Matt LaFleur. We're gonna be starting with a spacing setup here. And we will try and confuse them with the inside zone here. Let's set up differently here. I just want to test out the run game. What can we do? The run game so far has really been our greatest strength this season. Very nice here. Very well done by Alexander Madison, picking up a 1st down pretty quickly. 14 rush yards with his first attempt. That is an average that I can work with. Rashawn Gary, number 2. Darnell Savage, number 26. Dangerous. A dangerous team that we're facing here. We are not allowed to underestimate them. If we do that, we're absolutely gonna be demolished. We are the home team, so that actually works. And this run play did not work out. Did not work out at all. We're gonna try an inside zone, slight curve here on this one. DeWayne McBride gonna be going left. Devondre Campbell is the opposing number here. The mid linebacker that we need to get around. And there was a block. That was very nice. Number 95 coming from behind. 3rd and 2. Number 15, that's the QB. One of those new style helmets looking pretty nice. Inside zone weak. Do I want to see this or do I want to go for a dive? We're going to try dive. Strength. Here we go. Ooh, 4th and inches. No, first down. All right. Okay. So we tested the run game. First one was great. Second one was a little bit sluggish. Let's try the hammer dagger. Let's try this one here. We've got Nigel Sowell's going to go there. It all depends on whether we can get Devondre Campbell off his position. And that is a clear no. That is a clear no. Didn't move. He stayed in the middle. It comes down to the mid linebacker if the inside route is open. Let's go with this here. Quick stop. Again, Devondre Campbell is there. Mesh spot time. 3rd and 5. I could go with Raheem Kindley or TJ Hawkinson. To be honest, rather go with Hawkinson. Of course, coverage was there. Campbell everywhere at the moment. Picking up a lot of my plays. Following Hawkinson outside and then tackling him just as he tried to turn inside. We've made a few changes now to the team, especially on the defensive side of things, but also our... Oh, Lord. Oh, get away. Get away. Oh, my God. We get a first down. I went left and saw the dude coming towards me. Just had to turn away. Number 90 was chasing me. Oh, my God. That was scary. But we got away. Alexander Madison, really liking his agility. Did well on that one. Play action cross country. Can we hit Jordan Addison? That would be fantastic. That's a straight touchdown if he can get away. And there we go. It is a straight touchdown. Jordan Addison, one of my favorite players on this franchise series from the get-go. From the get-go. Very nice spiral here on the ball, as we can see. And he had coverage. Number 23, Alexander, was there, but Addison a step ahead. His youth, of course, helping him here. Breakaway. Come on, defense. And the defense holds him. That is awesome. We've got 20 yards to our end zone. And a lot of yards to theirs. So there we go. Number 72, I need a block. A block opens up, and that is it. Alexander Madison off to the races, and of course stopped here. But we pushed through to the 46. And that is I don't know. He's so cool, he just froze in place. I don't even know what to say about that. But very nice. Great block here from number 19. That's one of our wide receivers, by the way. That's Sowell, I think. That was good, man. That was very good. Coming to the end of the first quarter. 13 seconds to be played. I'm going to be letting the clock run down a little bit. Gonna be starting the run play before it runs down, though. Boom, off we go. 72, block. Very nice, and away we go. Taken down by number 26, that's Savage. Not only the name, but also the takedown was Savage. And here we go, 3 rush plays, 10 rushing yards. And then we stopped them and turned it over. I feel like if we can limit the production of their QB, then we should be good to go. Nigel Sowell. With a complicated route, we're going to test it. We'll make him turn outside and then inside. Love that. X-Factor rookie. That we picked up out of free agency. I know I say that a lot, but he's just really unbelievable. Unbe-freaking-lievable. There we go. Very nice agility here, turning left, but reacting quickly. John Feliciano doing a good job at center. Right now, I'm not missing Jeffrey Wilder too much. Rather disappointed that he just dumps on the team in the middle of the season. Oh, that was almost picked off. Let's not do that again. 11 yards out. I don't like the play. We're going to go with the birds under. Alexander Madison. Here we go. Breaking through. Running towards your right. And he's all alone there. Time to move into the end zone. That was awesome. What a good play, man. What a good play. Can I just say that the audible was brilliant? Nice touchdown. Yeah, I think those mid linebackers sort of blocked each other there. This is Richardson, not Anthony Richardson, by the way. Come on, defense. All right, defense can't stop them a second time. Now they have closed the gap down to 1 touchdown. I'm going to be going with the Raheem Kidley. I want to see if I can get him in position there. Answer is yes. Pushed. And that is a first down. Let's go with that animation. Kaboom. Ball is stuck to his hand. Had to get it away quickly at the last second over the top of the unrushing defender. Unrushing. As opposed to onrushing. Alright, halfback inside zone. Alexander Madison, left-hand side. Here we go. Liking this one. I feel good about it. Let's go. Alright, I felt better than the production was. 2nd and 5, 2-minute warning hits us. What can we do? Let's go with the bench. Do I like a bench? I like the bench, and I'm going to go with Hawkinson here. Feel like he's going to be free. There we go. Nice. Shoved out of bounds by Jair Alexander. Number 23 for the Green Bay Packers. 7 and 9 today. For solid playing Kerem. Is he flashy? No. Is he solid? Heck yeah. Come on, Alexander. Let's go. Beautiful. Nobody to block. No screen to be seen. 2nd and 4. Let's go for another one. DeWayne McBride, you're up. You're up, my man. Let's drag him back. Again, over the top. Going around the side here. Number 14 with the takedown. LaFleur not happy. I am. We stopped the clock. That is great. Chucking it over the top. Nice. Bench. Here we go. Hawkinson, McKenzie. Oh. Nate McKenzie. Doesn't get into contact here. Let's go right hand side to DeWayne McBride. Let's try this one. Might be overusing these screens at the moment, but feel like we might get a few yards out of that. 3rd and 7. Yeah, that's not going to help us too much. I don't know what Kerem was doing there, but throw was good, but the screen was not. So we're going to set up another bench. This time I've got Addison on the route. Taking down a number 18. He closed the gap very quickly. Timeout called by the Packers. I know what they're trying to do here. 4th and 2. Do we go for a field goal or do we attempt to break through? I think a halfback dive is in order. Probably taking the field goal would be the safe one. Safe bet. Oh, and that was the wrong way to go. Oh, that sucks. Should have taken the field goal. Is this going to come back and bite me? Yes. I should have taken the field goal. That is annoying. That is annoying. Felt like we could break through. Another good connection for Nigel Sowell. Just wanted to get him the yards. 12 and 15. God damn it. It opened up towards the left-hand side suddenly. And then the player just sort of shed the tackle. And yeah, we're going to run it inside. And we will be defending the short pass. I feel like that is our best bet. We're going to be kicking off right here Let's go like this and like this. It's gonna go way back anyways. Riley Patterson here with the punt, the kick. And that is a touchback. Number 10, not bringing the ball out of the end zone. And here they go. Aaron Jones, 71 rushes on the season, 343 yards, 2 touchdowns. Not crazy productive. Alexander Madison is better than that, I feel like. Defense does well. That is great. Let's go with an inside zone. We do get buffed on the inside runs now. But that is just a little bit too tight on that inside. Ooh, dear, and that is exactly what I didn't want to do. Oh my God, why do I do that? Why do I always do that? Devondre Campbell was just waiting for that one to happen. Damn it. Yeah, that is completely on me. That is completely on me. Luckily, they only take a field goal. I should have taken the freaking field goal in the first half. That is my bad. That is really my bad. That is all down to me. That is bad play calling on my behalf. Oh, that sucks. They have the lead. All right. We're going to be fighting back, of course. But it's not going to make things much easier. Oh, let me go. Let me go. Oh. Getting rid of that one took a lot of speed out of the rush. Let's go. Ooh, blown up. Completely blown up. Brutal here. Brutal. Did I just make them stronger again with my mistakes? Did I do that myself? Oh, that is pissing me off. That is really pissing me off. Raheem Kindley. Very nice. Great route. 13 out of 17. 150 yards today for Kerem here. Could I have gone for the other player, for Jordan Addison? Well, maybe. Close play action cross. 1 minute 14 in the first part of the second half. Off we go. Oh, and that is a broken up play. I should have gone for the safe catch. I had him. I wanted to go for the run. That's the greedy. Again. Let's do this again. There we go. Push forward 4-6, 4 yards. All right. I can work with that. Let us go with a wide shallow cross here. TJ Hawkinson going right. Raheem Kindley. Beautiful. That is what I want to see. Also turning around, evading the defense. We can get another touchdown. I'm not questioning that one, but that is really, really annoying. Yeah, that one is out of reach for our wide receiver. Jordan Addison can't get there. And I feel like we had the game, and I pulled them back in again. I pulled them back in. That is very annoying. That is really very annoying. Let's go. Quick restructuring here. DeWayne McBride. 3, 2, 1, off we go. 3rd and 7. We need a touchdown. We need a touchdown. Don't want to take any risks here. Alexander Madison. Run, 72, blocks. Pushing forward. Oh, he can't get the first down. Shimmy, again, 4th and 2. Oh, man. All right, we have to go for the field goal. I need to close the points. At least do that. If our defense holds them, at least we have a fighting chance. Otherwise, we just fall back too far. So we close the gap again. Riley Patterson putting it between the sticks here. Come on, D. Come on, D. Oh, they can't hold them. Frickin' hell, man. That is completely on me. This is so annoying. Holding onto the ball. Raheem Kindley. I went for the safe catch this time. This is the difference it makes. Damn it. We need a quick touchdown. We need a very quick touchdown. 2-minute warning. We need an even quicker touchdown. Ah, this is not good. This is not good. Jordan Addison. 4 or 6 yards on the first go. Kerem really working his butt off right now, but is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough? Our defense currently not able to stop them anymore. Oh my freaking hell, what is that? What is that? Another one. Oh, we had it in our hands. Oh, the Packers are really hurting us. But actually, we're hurting ourselves. Nigel Sowell. Nigel Sowell, the rookie. Was the ball down on that one? Oh, come on. And that is the game. That is the game, and that is a game that we gave away entirely ourselves. That is 100% on me. So yeah, a little bit frustrated, to be honest, especially losing against a league rival, which puts us down at the second spot in the NFC North. So we give up the first spot. That is really, really not good. Yeah, the team isn't really bad. It's feeling quite good. But yeah, we need some more time to grow as a team. Plus, we are really just at the moment, we're cutting players. And losing players like our center, like Harrison Smith, that of course sort of has an impact at certain positions. The offensive line wasn't horrible. Defense maybe could have been a little bit tougher. But on the other hand, we've got young players at the strong safety position now. Do want to see how far they can grow. I enjoyed the first half of today's game. Didn't enjoy the second half. I just made too many mistakes. That was really, really bad on my behalf, bad play calling and all that. So I can only apologize for that. Yeah, gonna say thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it though. If you did, drop me a like and subscribe. Just means a lot to me. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching and see you next time.